Hi, my name is Corrin Swintosky. I'm a freelance paralegal and owner of Lucid Legal Support, which is a freelance criminal paralegal business. In today's video, I want to talk about the different types of tasks that attorneys can delegate to freelance paralegals. So say you're an attorney, you're ready to have someone take on some work for you, but you're not quite ready for a full-time W-2 employee. Freelance paralegals can come in and they can take on just one-off offset projects or come on a part-time basis. So I want to talk about general types of tasks that attorneys can delegate to freelancers, as well as give specific examples from my own business and clients that delegate tasks to me. So the short answer that I give to attorneys when they're like, well, what can freelance paralegals do? What can I delegate to them? Well, freelance paralegals can do everything an attorney can do except go to court and give legal advice, which, as we know, is a myriad of things. So I'll give a couple examples from case start to finish, such as freelance paralegals can conduct client intakes. Freelance paralegals have a lot of great communication skills and customer service skills in order to extract and obtain the necessary information from the client about the case that is going to assist the law firm and attorney to work on the case for them. In addition to client intake, paralegals work a lot with discovery. Now, I think we can all agree that discovery is probably one of the largest parts of the criminal case. Paralegals can request discovery from the state. They can extract discovery if there's different types of files that maybe aren't compatible or that need to be turned into a different file. Freelance paralegals are very tech savvy and can figure that out. Freelance paralegals can organize the discovery, especially if it's on a big case such as like a homicide or potentially an assault or something to do with a group like a RICO case, something where there's just a ton of discovery. Freelance paralegals can help organize that. And my favorite part, in addition, is freelance paralegals can assist in discovery investigation. So I personally love to take really deep dives into cases. I love to see what the investigation efforts were on the criminal case, what the police did or didn't do. I look and see if there's any inconsistencies or, poke holes in the case. Did what the police say in the report match what's in their body camera footage? Things like that. I write this out in a way that is organized, makes sense to the attorney in a memo. So I write down the investigation efforts. I also have a section on sentencing. For example, if the client was convicted of all of this, what would their sentence look like? What are ways that we can avoid that? Are some sentences more severe than others? I also write a section on any missing discovery, which is equally important. A lot of times, what the first batch that the prosecution gives us isn't always there. So it's really important to identify, okay, this agency said that they did this or had this, where is it? We're not able to build adequate defense theories if we don't know this. So freelance paralegals are really awesome into discovery investigation, as well as building defense theories. In addition to building defense theories, what comes along with that attorneys can delegate to freelancers is conducting legal research. So if there's an issue that we identify in discovery or in another phase or part of the case, freelance paralegals can conduct legal research on a lot of comprehensive, complicated, legal issues or matters and be able to apply it to the case. In addition to legal research, attorneys can delegate to freelance paralegals drafting documents. Drafting documents could be something as an email to a client, it could be a correspondence to the court, or it could be something more substantive on motion drafting, drafting briefs, other types of pleadings that might be involved on the case to draft as well. Freelance paralegals can look in to make sure that the formatting is correct with the court document or whatever type of correspondence that they're addressing. Freelance paralegals can also make sure that citation-wise, everything looks good and is applicable with the good old blue book that I have over here. And freelance paralegals can also do some proofreading, making sure grammar, punctuation, spelling, all that is correct. Now, I think as a freelance paralegal, what I can speak to is that we know our style of how we do things, we know our style of legal writing. So freelance paralegals can make sure that they tailor that to the law firm or the attorney that they're working with, since everyone is different, right? We have different styles, we have different ways to, write things, context, how things come across. Freelance paralegals are very versatile and they can adapt to that. So in addition to legal writing, freelance paralegals also do a lot of calendaring. what comes with, legal writing, research, drafting, things of that nature, you need to know when to file it. So freelance paralegals can research the local court rules, see when those soft deadlines would be. I know with my clients, what I usually do is create a soft deadline on their calendar where it's a week or two before the hearing that says, hey, we should review and talk about this. Let me know if any revisions are needed. And then more of those hard deadlines where, okay, the court says the last day to file this is 3 days before the hearing. It's 4 days before the hearing. We need to make sure that this looks good and dandy to get filed. So, in addition to calendaring, freelance paralegals can do those administrative tasks such as e-filing, communication with the court, prosecution, any other agency. They're very well equipped to do that and can take those little administrative tasks off the attorney's plate so the attorney can focus on other things. More substantively, the paralegal can also assist with trial prep. So the attorney's main job is to focus on the argument, building those defense theories and trial strategies. They can delegate to paralegals any type of exhibit creation, whether it's digital or paper. Paralegals can create trial notebooks. They can create really big discovery indexes in order for the attorney to find the discovery item very quickly in order to reference it during court. Freelance paralegals can be there and help with jury selection, have the jurors ask questions, do research on the jury, as well as throughout the trial, just be able to view and see what their reactions are. This person maybe reacted this way to what the defense said or what the prosecution said in trial. And they're there to be on call in case a legal issue does arise. So while you're an attorney and you're in court and you see, some type of legal issue come up, you might delegate to the freelance paralegal, hey, do some legal research on this. Okay, we need to write a motion or something about this when we're in trial. Furthermore, and lastly, I think that freelance paralegals also help with doing all the final touches before closing a case. They make sure that all the file management is there, document management, notes, updates, everything has been in the case. Anything that has touched it is in there before the case is closed. Now, a niche that I do is post-conviction. After the criminal case is already closed, I assist on that aspect. So if you're a criminal defense attorney and you're interested or do any types of post-conviction work, such as post-conviction relief, criminal expungements, pardons, commutations, anything after a criminal case, I can assist with that too. Freelance paralegals can assist with that too. We can still do the intake, we can still do the file document management, we can still assist with hearings, we can assist with the filing, the orders, all of that. It's not to say that necessarily once the criminal case is done, the file is closed, but even after the criminal case is done and you want to reopen a file and do some other remedy, freelance paralegals can assist with that too. So, like I said, freelance paralegals, very versatile, do a myriad of work. They can do everything an attorney can do under very little supervision as well. I would say that in my business, what I can speak to is that most of my clients, they assign me a case or task and I just do it. You don't have to micromanage, you don't have to hold my hand, you don't have to look over my shoulder. Some attorneys prefer that, some attorneys want to be more involved. I don't mind that either. But if you're a solo or small attorney and you just don't have time and you just need someone to just handle it and take care of it, that's something that I can do. That's something a freelance paralegal can do. So let me know if this was helpful, if there's any other questions, concerns, or if you're interested in hiring a freelance paralegal, please visit lucidlegalsupport.com and we would be happy to assist you. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you in the next video.